So here you can actually see a better angle of how
And just so you guys know,
huge it
we
is.
were just told a second ago to get off from the steps where we were. So if you do decide to come, just keep that in mind. There is security passing by
Yeah.
throughout, so just be mindful of that. I mean, I'm glad that they're protecting the buildings, but it's it makes you think, like, what is the purpose of keeping this amazing architecture still around if they're not using it for anything?
Right.
It's just abandoned and mistreated, almost.
Yeah, as you guys can see, it gives it this air of the White House. If I'm not mistaken, they actually took inspiration um, from the White House.
It really resembles the White House
It really
a
does.
lot, in the heart of a small town in Georgia.
Milledgeville. You guys are going to see here some history of
Make sure
the
to
Milledgeville
pause the video
State
here.
Hospital. If you like, you can go ahead and pause the video here and you can read the plaque there. And right across from it, there's this open space right here, which all around this open field, you're going to find different buildings.
And there goes the sign right here that says Power Building Central State Hospital
Yep.
for the building that we were just um, at a minute ago.
And then you can see over there another building, which is abandoned. We're going to try to make it around this whole area here so you guys can see all of the buildings that were associated with the hospital and literally what they did surrounding this hospital is that they made their own little town that everyone who was, even because there's houses all along these back streets and stuff like that, that employees from the hospital administration, from the asylum, that actually lived and worked here. So this whole area was literally built around the hospital. And so, again, everyone worked and lived here. All right, so here we go. We're also now approaching one of the other abandoned buildings. There's another one across the street, as you guys can see over there. And then there's another one over there, as you guys can see, the boards on the windows.
So, hello, you guys. I'm about to go up here. This is one of the many buildings right behind me. As you can see, it is abandoned. Um, there's really no one here. Now, if you do come to these many buildings, just keep in mind there's always security, obviously, passing by. I don't know if it's because it's the weekend or it might be different during the week. But, if you do decide to come and check it out, just be mindful and be careful because, if the truck passes by, he might scream at you like he did to us a few minutes ago. So, and there's signs throughout, like right there. Oops, that it says no trespassing. So, just be careful as well. But you know, it's just a really surreal area to be in. And right behind me, all the way to the back, that's where the actual asylum is.
And here you can actually see some information of the Cornerstone Auditorium building. You guys can pause this right here as well and go ahead and take your time in reading that. But this is the auditorium. Um,
And the one on the photo, it's from 1908.
that's amazing.
It's really,
That's
really old.
that's crazy, and it's sad because these types of buildings, I'm sure in their day were
They,
pretty
it
amazing,
must have looked really beautiful.
and now they're just
Abandoned.
abandoned. They're just laying there
Well,
like
you can look at
asleep,
the
like they're dormant.
architecture. The architecture looks really nice. Many details that dates back to that era.
Again, in such a spacious area
Really big.
of, you know, abandoned.
A really huge area.
So now here, you guys, we are actually at the Walker building, and here is some information. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and pause it right here so you guys can see. Um,
Primarily, it was built in 1884 and it opened in 1886. Isn't that amazing?
and it was actually originally called the Male Convalescent Building. It's obviously in the state of decay.
No, it's in really bad shape.
It's a derelict.
But you can see how big it is
It's
to the
huge. All the
side.
way over there. Let me see.
It's
It's a 40,000 square foot building, and it's actually pretty unique because it's shaped in an E.
I do
Yes,
love the
the building
architecture.
itself is shaped in the letter E, which that's pretty unique. I've never seen that.
No. Again, I don't know if it makes you guys feel like that, but I feel like in a town part of The Walking Dead.
For real.
It
It'll
makes
be
you look
so
around and
cool.
a zombie doesn't come out.
A
A
walker.
walker.
I would love to see a walker.
Yeah, no. I'll you know what? You have fun.
So here we are coming up to um, another structure that looks something straight out of The Walking Dead.
Yes.
This, I wonder if at any time they did any filming here. That I don't know. I haven't seen anything in
Maybe
regards
they could
to
have used
that.
this for inspiration to
Maybe,
build that so-called town, for the show.
right,
I wouldn't doubt it.
because it's definitely unique.
I mean, I
And
don't think they would
those,
have used it because it's so old. I don't think they would have gotten the rights to do it.
and check out those clouds right above the building. That looks so ominous.
And it's making it a little bit nefarious,
Very nefarious.
isn't it?
It looks so
Which it goes with
cool.
the looks, I
It
must say.
does. That's so, ah, that's so cool.
Now, I really wish I could go inside, but I know I can't, which is a whack, whack, whack moment. It is what it is.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry that I did not bring the stabilizer. That's my bad. But you guys get the gist of it. Don't get too dizzy.
Hopefully not.
But
I'm trying to see what's inside through the windows, like if there's any views whatsoever. Not really.
no, not really. Really can't see anything.
No.
But we should see what type of building this was, like what it was used for.
Yeah,
Hopefully
the
there's
entrance
some
is coming up.
sign.
So, and again, beautiful, beautiful architecture.
No, definitely. Like I said
One of a
earlier,
kind.
this is not anything that is constructed nowadays.
No, we won't be able to see this type of architecture again.
At least not in these types of architecture. Architecture built the way that it was built back in the day.
No.
I mean,
There's no sign, but you
now,
guys can see the
oh yeah,
entrance at
there is
least.
no sign. There was a sign there, but I guess it fell off or they ripped it
Now it
off.
feels
But
almost like a Parthenon, like something out of Greece or
that's so cool.
Italy back in the day.
Look at the ceiling
No,
inside.
the details everywhere are pretty cool. And I hope you guys are seeing the signs throughout. So,
Yes.
keep that in mind.
No trespassing.
And we just noticed that there are cameras.
Yeah,
So, they are watching.
they sure are. That's so cool.